So I've got the light on because it really is that dark. It's such a miserable day. I'm just sat here doing my crocheting. This is how far I've got. So quite far, but it's more like a scarf and less like a blanket at this point. But at least I can start to see the colour combination coming together. And I do really enjoy crocheting. I also did my nails today. I know, they're very bright for the season, but I want them sort of 80s themed because me and Danny are going to the secret cinema of Stranger Things at the weekend. It's a long story, but at this point we don't know who we're going with. I am thinking about going all out as well. I was looking on last night on eBay trying to get Danny an original 80s shell suit and me the dress that 11 wore in the series, but I was like, no Helen, that's too far, rein it in, just paint your nails. So anyway, let's get to the story. Me and Danny, our phone contract is with O2, so we get O2 priorities. If you're with O2, make sure you get priorities because you can get some really good deals. We probably don't use it as much as we should, but we do use it. Before now, we've got free window screen wash. Danny got a free tracker, which you get like a tracker on a key ring and you can put it on anything really. But Danny put it on his motorbike, so if his motorbike was ever to be stolen, he'd be able to track it. And then you can enter competitions. So one of the competitions was for free tickets for a secret cinema to see Stranger Things. So Danny entered and he was lucky enough to be chosen. So that's how we got the tickets. At the time, the information that you get isn't a lot. So we ordered 4 tickets thinking Ollie's far too young because he hasn't seen the Netflix series because obviously he's too little to see it. Liam is obsessed with Stranger Things, so I was going to get my mum to have Ollie. Well, when we printed the tickets out, strictly over 18s only. So now we've got 4 tickets and the boys can't go. So sad. Me and Danny are still gonna go. I asked Sherry and Matt and Sherry said that unfortunately, well, first of all I said, have you ever seen Stranger Things? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, what? Are you free at the weekend? And she's like, oh, we're going to Matt's parents. And I was like, okay. Then I asked Laura and Paul and I was like, have you ever seen Stranger Things? And they're like, no. Are you free at the weekend? Well, when? I was like, Sunday night. Oh, you know, well, how late's it going to be? We've got to get out for work Monday. I'm like, what? This is such an opportunity to go and see a secret cinema. And literally, it's a secret. We've printed off the tickets. We don't know where it is. We know it's somewhere in London, but the actual location has not been disclosed. And it's meant to be really interactive and stuff. So it's meant to be really fun. So I'm going to try and talk Laura and Paul into coming. I'm going to say, get on Netflix, start watching the series, because what an opportunity to do that. I'm really looking forward to it. I need friends that are into the things that I'm into. What? Unbelievable. And then we are also out Saturday in the day with the kids. Danny got some tickets on Groupon. You know, last week I was saying how I really want a pair of Doc Martens and I put it out into the universe. Well, I got a pair. Thanks to Louise that said, check out your local Facebook groups. I did. Tenner. I've been looking for so long. I've looked on eBay and Spock and people want like 50 quid up for a pair of second-hand Doc Martens. And I just can't justify spending that amount of money on a second-hand item. Do you know what I mean? For 50 quid I want them. No, I know that's unrealistic and I was hoping that maybe in the sales. Because I once got a pair of Timberlands that were really expensive, but I ended up getting them for about 50 quid in the sales. But yeah, and then also on eBay I won this dress because, you know, I'm going to this Stranger Things. I put in like Stranger Things outfits and it was just a bit much, but this came up and I thought, well, this is a little bit 80s, you know, tunic dress, very bright, very colourful. And if I wear it with a pair of Doc Martens, leggings, my leather jacket, I'm going to do like proper blue eyeshadow, back comb my hair, maybe have my fringe so it's like, you know, sticky uppy a little bit, back combed and all that. Maybe it'll give it that 80s vibes. So I can't wait. Can't wait. What do you think? Is it 80s? Is it not 80s? Maybe a little bit. A little bit. So we are all bundled up. Cameron's got a hat on. You see yourself? He's not impressed. It's early, you know, he's not an early bird. Danny's got a hat on. Liam's got a hat on. I'm actually stitching up Ollie's hat because it's got a hole in it. So I'm here with needle and thread. Because Danny got these tickets. What were they for?
Kent Live Show.
Kent Live Show. He got them on Groupon, so we got a really, really good deal. I'm sorry that you're all jiggly about, but you know Danny's driving and that.
Are you medicated?
Only because we're on camera.
Absolutely.
In it, Cameron, where he's been doing his lessons, has decided to teach rather than learn and tell Danny when he should be indicating. And
no, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so the tickets, Danny said, should have been £68 for a family of 4, and Danny got them for 19. That is a family of 4, so we had to buy an extra adult ticket for that one. It's so mad that I have to pay for an adult ticket for you. You used to be so small. Yeah, so I don't know how much I'm going to vlog, because obviously there's going to be music and stuff, but I will try, and I will just like overlay it with my own music, because that kind of tricks the system, and then I can still upload it and not get copyright. So yeah, see you there.
And I don't think that you're here for charm or whimsy. So you're the type of people who will stand in a freezing cold tent in Kent in November. You people are amazing. You're thick-skinned maniacs. Here at Circus XT, we'd like to say you deserve a massive round of applause for yourselves for being thick-skinned maniacs, for standing in such a freezing cold temperature to come and see some old-fashioned entertainment. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're so grateful for you being here.
And I'd just like to add, the more noise you make, the more danger and crazy stuff you get.
At least like half decent. I mean, I'm taller than this lad, for God's sake. Like, it just doesn't look too scary.
So, here's a story in Ballamore. We have quite boring children. No, they did really, really well. It's now 5:15. I just dropped them home, fed them some pizza, and we are back out. Because, what time does this thing finish? 11. But they've had enough. They've done really, really well. We were out the door at 9:30. So they've been out all day, and it still goes on. And the music that sort of me and Danny are more into is the later night music. Cameron's 17, so we're very fortunate that he can watch the younger two. So they're going to live their best life. We're going to live our best life. Dropped him home. Off we go for round 2. I put some lashes on. Glam myself up that little bit more because it's, you know, now evening time. Because you just have a wristband. Let me show you it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. I don't think I can. Have you got, where's yours? Because, there we go. Just have a wristband. So we can come and go as we please. So it's cool. So really, it's well worth the money. And Danny said while we was in there, normally Danny books nothing. And this weekend, he's booked 2 things, which is a first in years, right?
No, yeah,
Ever.
it's the first time ever.
So we've got the Secret Cinema tomorrow, and then the Kent Festival today.
Still waiting on an email from that.
I know, we still don't know what the location is. It's such a secret hush hush, we don't even know where we're going. Danny got a amazing outfit from a charity shop. And you'll see it tomorrow. £23. Head to toe. I mean, it's good, but it's not good, because I was saying you can go Primark and get an outfit for the same price. Obviously the quality would be different, and this is very much a vintage outfit. You'll see it tomorrow. He's gonna look super cool, and I'm gonna do like electric blue and pink eyes. I think I'm gonna like back comb my hair, and the good thing is I can leave my hair quite natural in its natural crazy self. because I was really born for 80s. This hair is hair of 80s, right? I would have done
Messy.
well. Yeah, just the messy look, which suits me really. Unless I'm caught in a rainstorm. Anyway, I can't really share any of the footage while we're there because it's just all music. Danny got to get his fix of Little Mix, didn't you, Bo?
Shout out to my
Danny loves Little Mix.
and the leg flick.
He loves it. He wants to learn all their dance moves. He wants to be one of the members, I tell ya. I don't know if he fancies them or if he's into the music, you know, but I can't knock you either way. So yeah. Look what I'm starting with. My face is not happy. It's breaking out quite a lot. I've put this overnight treatment on. I did it last night when I got in. I took my makeup off and put this on, and it really brought them down. You know when you can feel if there's a spot in there, well, they've actually like gone, but you've still got the pigmentation of the spot. This is brilliant. So I've put this on again, so it'll be underneath my foundation to not aggravate it anymore. It's now actually 20 to 1, so I am getting ready quite early, but we plan on getting Lorna and Paul at 2:30 because it's a secret cinema. Shh. We still don't know the location, even though we're on the day of it. Danny's just waiting on the email for the location to be revealed. We know it's in London. Some 80s makeup tutorials and it was bringing flashbacks of my mum doing her makeup when I was younger, because obviously I was born in 83, so really my childhood was in the 90s, because I was like, what, 7 when the 80s finished, so kind of Ollie's age. So my early childhood was in the 80s, but you know, I suppose what counts and what remembers, I'm a 90s kind of baby. But I do actually remember watching my mum doing her makeup and her having like bright blue eyeshadow, and I do remember my mum doing her makeup, so it does bring back memories. My dressing table was an absolute state, where I got ready yesterday and I've got lashes everywhere, and also let's go do my base like I normally would. I'm thinking as well I might get like a card and then put it against my cheek and then really go heavy with the blush, because that's another thing I remember my mum having, like just stripes of blush. Go away, spots, go away. If I could just leave it like that. So we saw another Queen tribute last night and he was so good. It wasn't the same one that we saw when we went to the theatre, but he was so good. And he was on stage and he kept saying to the bloke, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. It was amazing. And I think it was a Kent Festival, and it was for, it's like charity based, so it was for in the line of duty, so it was for like the army services and the emergency services. I was going to say emergency services first, so I should see that. And then you got that weird word. But yeah, so they were trying to raise money for that, which is really cool. And we saw, oh, I can't remember his name. He plays Lee Nelson as his character comedian, but his actual name, and we've seen him before. We've seen him in Up the Creek Comedy Club. They had like an adults comedy act. That was fun too. And the circus. There was so much there. There was a fun fair there, but it's like £3 a ride, and I just can't justify that. When you've got 3 children, it gets expensive. So I'm going to use 2 concealers, a light one and a dark one. The light one to highlight. And then the darker one to hide. Maybe from a distance you won't be able to see. Why? I think I need it more bam. So maybe not a fluffy brush. Maybe more of a... I need a card or something. What about this? No. I'm gonna have to blend that out. I just can't. Can I? No, I can't. I swear that's what my mum looked like in the 80s. That's what I remember. That is what I remember. Into the hairline. It needs to be practically your hair at this point too. Like, let's go with that. Because obviously this is like over dramatic 80s. This isn't your day. My mum didn't look like this day to day, but when, you know, she went to the local, this kind of was it. Highlight. Oh my gosh. I should probably do my eyes first, because it always ends up falling and then I brush it off and then have to redo it. It's a base, it's a start. Right, let's go in for my ace. I bought this when I done my makeup like Harley Quinn, but these colours scream 80s to me. Let's go in with a primer and then it might make the colours a bit more vibrant. Might make them last longer. I don't know, is that what that does? I mean, we watch these YouTube videos and we just like do what they say, right? But with just a soft, fleshy tone. My mirror's that way. That way. Vitamin E. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? I'm gonna go in with this blue. I've created like a cat eye shape, kind of. So I'm gonna go in with the darker blue and I'm gonna just smoky that out a bit more. This is where these come in really handy because these two are my most favourite brushes ever. They're just my go-to. And when I'm dipping into colours, it's good to just, you know... I did wash these yesterday. I try and wash them quite regularly because of my skin, obviously, but when you're dipping in colours, really I should have a load of these, but I'm just too tight. So dip in a colour, move on, you know? It's kind of what I do. Yeah, I don't want to make it too dark because they weren't really, they were more vibrant, right? This shape is more 60s and 80s. Going with the pink. Look at that. Ooh, pretty. Okay, ready? Just on top. This isn't 80s at all. Gosh. Right. Clean my brush. Let's go in with some yellow. I'm just gonna cut that in a corner. I'm just gonna let that dry down a bit. And then I'm gonna go back in with that yellow and hopefully it stands out. I think I need a bright pink. I don't have any other pink. I wonder if I go in with that. With that blush colour, I wonder if that will... Blending them back together again. So let's go pink. Just so slightly feather over the top of that yellow. Look at that fallout. See, I shouldn't have bothered doing my blush or anything. I should do that after, because I'm going to have to sweep all that away and then redo my blush again. And when my mum did her hair, she would have her hair in rollers before she went out. She rolled it all up. Those heated rollers, pins all in her hair, did her makeup while her hair was doing its thing, and then take them all out, and then she'd brush it all up so the hair was massive. Let's do my eyebrows while we're at it. I'm very blessed because I have quite a lot of eyebrow anyway. I definitely did suffer with over plucking though, but not as much as some people I know, like, because obviously in the 90s it was like one hair. I never did that though. I did over pluck them, but that blue for my under. Danny, come see my makeup. Now be honest.
That's so retro.
It's not very 80s though, is it?
Well, yeah,
The
but
colours
thing is,
are, but
the colours are the style, but it goes to your top. So
you're so diplomatic.
you can lash blend.
Thank you. See, well, I remember my mum doing her makeup and it was just like blue.
Oh yeah.
There weren't all the like colours, and she didn't do none of that. It's just one colour. But you know I'm extra.
Read all about it.
What time are you getting?
Well, I'm putting the food on now.
Okay.
The spices have just been peeled and done. Do the chicken.
Danny's doing dinner. He's doing chicken and mash just so we can have a dinner before we go, because it's actually 5:30 till 8:30. So that's right in the middle of dinner time, so I'm actually going to get a chance to eat. So now I've done blue. The next colour I'm going to do is obviously the pink, and then I'm going to go in with the yellow in the inner corner. So rub off my brush. Let's do some of that pink. Just gonna, I don't know if it's gonna even translate, but we try. I'm sure it's just going purple. Oh my gosh. I'm no makeup guru, obviously. I did hairdressing, not makeup. Although, over the years, I have worked alongside many makeup artists. And artists is definitely the word. Can't really see that pink, can you? Diddy bit. It's my eyeliner on the go. Once I've got lashes, it'll all come together. I'll edit that out, because if you're like me, I can't bear to see anyone putting things in their eyes. It freaks me out. So things like that, things that I don't like to watch other people do, I try and edit out. Favourite wing liner, definitely Pan Am one. Mascara, do black top, blue bottom, only because I'm having lashes on. If I weren't having lashes, I would just do blue mascara. And Danny said to me, "You get ready so early." Yeah, it takes a while. Oh my gosh. At least my hair won't take long, because I'm just literally going to backcomb it to an inch of its life. See how my blush has pretty much gone now? I'm going to go back in with my blush, because that's actually quite natural in how I'd normally wear it. And I want it in my temple as well. I want the blush to be like right up in there. It's like a whew. Ollie? Yeah, Mummy? Ollie? To be fair, I could just... Will you go... Excuse me. Will you go get Mummy's hairspray? Ooh, yes. I wonder if I should... Idea. I'm like a teen in the 80s and not like a mum in the 80s, isn't it? And Danny's like a dad in the 80s. I love it. I want to dress like this every day. What is it?
Right.
Sun is bright. I'm trying to show you my makeup in natural lighting. That blusher, look at that. And Danny's got a nice little
Moleskin coat.
yeah.
A big fat bushy beard.
Look at that. It looks so cool. I'll have to show it a bit later. Take a full-on picture of us both side by side. But yeah, we're on our way to get Lawn Pool. We've had an email, kind of know where the location is at this point. Exciting. Do you think Lawn Pool are going to dress up?
No.
No.
Not warn them off.
I did send a picture of you in your outfit to Lorna and said, oh, look what Danny's wearing, he just went cherry shop. And then I sent her some pictures of some 80s hair and makeup, like, what do you think? And she was like, oh, that looks really fun. So I kind of did warn her.
Okay.
But I didn't say, you have to dress up like the 80s. But yeah. They're so pretty. So it's Monday. Back to crocheting. Look how far I've got so far. So you're probably wondering, Helen, how did it go last night at the Secret Cinema? Well, it didn't. We couldn't find it. Danny's emailed them because the email we had, it had secret location, London, UK, and then you clicked it and it said get directions. So Danny pressed it and it said Piccadilly Circus. So we headed our way to Piccadilly Circus and it wasn't there. We walked around, we asked people, nothing. So disappointed. Danny sent an email and hopefully they get back to him. But we did have a really good time in London. They were recording the new film of Cruella, so we saw that being filmed. That was interesting. We saw everyone all dressed up and the old cars. There was an old bus and an old fire engine. We walked past the building where they were recording and there was everyone all dressed up and in that era of clothing, like, and we were all laughing that Danny would have well fitted in. We saw the Christmas lights and the Christmas tree. All the shop fronts had all their beautiful Christmas displays. There was a Christmas market and we got coffee and we had a hot dog and we sat by the fountains at Trafalgar Square and we did have a good evening, you know. It was an unexpected evening, good nonetheless. I would have loved to have gone, you know, all the effort that me and Danny put in. Yeah, it would have been nice to go to the secret cinema, but it wasn't meant to be. And what's meant to be will find its way. So, this is a weirder video, I know, like it's pretty much a get ready with me to somewhere I didn't actually end up going. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.